does face the threat of political violence, it does not come, by and large, from baby boomer evangelicals in Montana. Nor does it come from President Trump, whatever his flaws. The threat today comes from the progressive left and its growing enthusiasm for force as a political tool. Here's an example. Do you remember Lauren Duca? She's a writer for Teen Vogue who appeared on the show just before Christmas and delivered a performance so mindless and nasty that I lost control and snapped at her. I should have done it, but I did. From that moment alone, though, Duca became a progressive hero. Within a month, she was the subject of a predictably fawning New York Times profile. Last weekend, she gave a commencement address at a university, Bard College in Simon's Rock in Massachusetts. Now, we're happy to make people famous, even not very impressive 26-year-old bloggers like Lauren Duca. But you'd think someone on the Bard commencement committee would have actually read what Duca has written before hiring her. Maybe looked at her Twitter feed for a minute. It turns out when she's not barking on cable television or writing vapid pieces for teen magazines, Duca has yet another hobby, fantasizing about the deaths of her political enemies. Last week, Duca tweeted what she called, quote, a cute pic of Trump getting tired of winning. It showed an airplane going down in flames. Duca later bravely deleted the tweet, but fortunately the internet never forgets. To one online critic, Duca wrote this, quote, I hope this person dies in a fire. What's civil discourse for you? So, of course, she gave a commencement address at an accredited four-year college. The left has gone insane. And if you don't believe it, check out what's been happening to non-liberal members of Congress lately. Last week, the FBI arrested a man for threatening Republican Congresswoman Martha McSally. Congresswoman Tom Garrett has received so many death threats, he now needs extra security when he does town hall meetings. Congressman David Kustoff literally was chased by a woman in her vehicle. Of course, there will always be loonies, a lot of them, in a country of 320 million people, and political movements should not be judged solely by their violent outliers. That's fair. And yet, when every conservative speaker on campus is an excuse to riot, when every Trump rally is a chance to assault someone wearing a Make America Great Again hat, when your party's elder stateswoman is famous for celebrating racial violence during the LA riots, as Maxine Waters is, it's no longer a matter of outliers. It's something very different. What's a bigger sign of danger in America? One body-slamming politician knocking a journalist down? That's bad. Or this?
That's right, you left liberal snowflake libertards. Look what you're causing.
On this show, last week we had
you guys are a bunch of bullies, you left liberal tards.
And his only objection to violence
bullies.
His only objection to violence in politics is that it might be ineffective. Watch this. Is that a legitimate tactic to smash windows?
That's not an effective tactic.
Is it legitimate? Morally legitimate?
That's up to the people who organize it.
Don't you know, Tucker, they got to lie, steal, cheat, burn, beat up people to try to make their point? You want to know why? Because they're weak. The left is weak.
Yeah, by not answering, he answered. You get it. A few days before that, Monique Presley did not have a problem with Maxine Waters defending rioters in L.A. who nearly killed a truck driver only because of his skin color.
Oh, she is a racist big time.
She did not denounce the attack. On the contrary, she all but endorsed the attack. That puts her outside the pale. Endorsing violence that's the line, and she crossed it.
Right. Well, I don't know if we'd have our current president if that was the line. She has a right to say what she thinks.
Political parties exist to conduct politics, which is supposed to be conflict without bloodshed. That's the whole point. The moment those parties embrace violence, not just committing it, but also excusing it, condoning it, fantasizing about it, they are no longer political organizations. They're awfully close to militias. And the rest of us are definitely much closer to the breakdown of everything we cherish in this country. Violence is the bright line, and they're very close to crossing it.
That's why I say, Republicans, you need to fight back.
Host, and she joins us now. I'd never defend this guy in